Hey y'all, what's up? This is Mary Jane Wild, and we're here with the Mary Jane Wild podcast. I know you guys ain't hear from me for a while, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Everything going on with this coronavirus. And then, the Black Lives Matter. Basically, when the cops killed George Floyd, and then just recently killing another guy over the guy at the Wendy's, and just a lot of random killings happening. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, sorry for the delay, guys, but it's just a lot of shit I wanted to talk about. Because between everything, there's people speaking out also about gay lives matter. And it's just a lot of shit. So, guys, I'm in ATL. And I personally been going through some shit also. So, being in ATL, we got to deal with... Because I'm from New York. So, just dealing with Atlanta is crazy. Because, it's totally different from New York. Everybody... It's different out here. Everybody move a little bit more slower. But the only thing, everything is open. New York is not open. So right now, we got all our hookah bars is open. Our clubs is opening. Strip clubs is already open. And then they are saying that the cases did rise ever since, I guess, from over a week? With all this protesting and stuff going on. So, of course, the cases is going to rise. But basically, like I said, yeah, everything has been open in Atlanta. But yeah, so basically, I'm having a problem with the guys out here. So dating guys from New York versus dating guys from Atlanta is very different. I actually talked to a guy. I actually went over to 1145 and I actually had a conversation with one of the guys there. And he's like, oh, it'll be pointless. It'll be pointless for us to, it's pointless for men. Basically, he was saying it's pointless for Atlanta men to settle down or to just have one girlfriend because there's so many beautiful women out here. And he's like, it doesn't make any sense. And I don't know if that was really true, but I understood what he was saying. But me personally, I think that most of the guys in Atlanta has been hurt. So they haven't hurt. So they just basically say that. But really, no. Y'all been hurt. You been hurting. Somebody done hurt you. And now you just can't trust anybody else. And now you just want to fuck everybody. But that's basically how Atlanta is. Most of the guys I talk to, they do say the same thing. Oh no, I can't settle down. So many beautiful girls out here. I just want one. But really, it's you just can't trust that one girl. And I'm tired of hearing all of that, all those lies. Y'all just say anything. So, yeah, basically, that's what's going on out here in Atlanta. And then every day is a party. Every day is a club. Every day is hookah. Every day I'm getting called oh, what you doing? Come meet me at this lounge or come to this lounge. Let's go to this hookah bar. Oh, let's do this. Basically, every day is a party. So think about it. Every day is a party. You're going to end up linking with somebody and they, if you're getting drunk every day, you probably going to do some shit you don't want to do, probably. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, damn, fuck, did I do that? And how could you begin a relationship with someone when you're partying every day? So, yeah, Atlanta life is very different. It's basically good for you to just stack your paper up and, and just be on your business shit. Because if you're trying to find a relationship, this is not the place. It's really not. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to come to Atlanta and start over. Yeah, you come and start over, but you can't start over with your love life. You can't. You can't. You might as well go back to New York or bring somebody from New York up here. Go back to Florida. Go back to DC. Wherever you from, Chicago. Bring your nigga over here. Bring your girlfriend. Bring your girlfriend and bring your partner over here. So, yeah. LA is not the place to be meeting up and linking up. I mean, unless you already know, what these guys I heard it from these guys already. So basically, it's going to be like a one-night stand kind of thing. Because these guys are not taking girls seriously out here. And I don't know when until when. And then not only that, they have the bisexual guys out here. They have the guys who have full-blown girlfriends and still fucking with guys. Still fucking guys. And then they don't call themselves gay, but they're still fucking guys. So, yeah. There's a lot of shit going on in Atlanta, y'all. So right now we got everything open. Mostly everything open except the event halls and stuff like that, and the festivals, and basically and all the places where they do Broadway, all the shows, and they're not open yet. So, basically, I guess, like I was saying back from earlier, the guy who died over at the Wendy's, who was shot by the police because he was drunk driving and he was trying to run. They did tase him, and then they shot him right after, basically. And then we had a lot of protests going on, Black Lives Matter protests. And this Black Lives Matter movement is very, very powerful. We're actually changing laws and getting new laws and getting streets. Black Lives Matter, Plaza, right in front of the White House. They done changed a few laws about cops just busting in and doing raids. They did change a few laws. They changed another law where you can basically, if somebody random is calling basically 911 calls, or those fake 911 calls, a lot of white people were just calling like, oh, there's a black guy, he's standing here, he's scaring me, oh, he lives there, So there's a lot of that shit going on. So basically, they changed, this Black Lives Matter movement is changing a lot of things. So it's actually a very, very, very powerful movement. Now with that, we have a lot of white people that's very angry. A lot of white people that's angry. I don't know if you want to call them the white, supremacists, or just the freaking, Nazis, or whatever you want to call them. They're very angry. They're getting angry. This Black Lives Matter, this movement is very powerful. We're changing laws. We're doing things that have never been done. So basically now we have a lot of angry white people, especially in Atlanta. I'm actually not too far. I'm like 15 minutes from Edgewood or 10 minutes from Edgewood. And it was a random white supremacist. It was a random shooting out of a 4x4 pickup truck. And most of the people out here, they white, that got the 4x4 pickup trucks. All right, he had a mask on his face, and he had a shotgun, whatever those guns is called. Those big, huge guns. Those big guns, he came out the car and just started shooting, aired up the block, aired it out. Just shooting at random groups of black people. Shot 7 people. 2 were pronounced dead. Killed 2 people. Just a random white people shooting. Just shooting at random blacks. Then, if that's not something, there was another girl. What was it? A young girl. What was it? LA or what was it? Another girl. She was just driving her car. She stopped at a stoplight, and just white guy just shot her. So now we're getting a lot of angry white people. So yeah, it's crazy. But the thing is that we're so powerful, and now these angry white people, they're coming to the light. They always been there. That's the sad part. They always been there. And I think I'd rather them being out than hiding it. I'd rather them being out. So this is what it takes for them to come out. I'd rather them come out because, those are the silent killers. Those are the murderers. Those are the people that's just shooting up stuff. And those are them. And it's crazy that this Black Lives Matter movement is so powerful. We're changing things. And we're actually making, making history. So, yeah, it's a lot of shit going on. And as I really look back and see, Atlanta is like one of the most states, you know what? I guess because they say this is a Republican state. Because I know New York must be a Democratic state because they ain't shit open over there. Ain't nothing happening over there. They probably have, I think they have a lot of black people in New York. Out here, we have a lot of white people, so that what makes it different. And, you know, it's good and then it's bad. It's good because, you know, we have some perks, but then we don't because we have to deal with these selfish, racist people living amongst us. So, yeah, life in Atlanta and life in, I guess, life from the South versus the East is very different. But you know what? We already see that it's making a change. So we just got to keep this Black Lives Matter movement going and just stay true to yourself and stay real and just, you know, stay true. But, yeah, guys. Just wanted to fill you guys in on where I've been. And I'm sorry. I'll be back. I will never do that again, guys. Just a lot going on. I had to get my thoughts together. But yeah, I also want to know questions. You guys, if you have any questions or anything you guys want me to talk about, anything you want me to speak on, just subscribe, like and subscribe, and comment. All right. Thank you. See ya. Hey, y'all. What's up?